Hey y'all, so today I'm going to show you how to get the perfect wash and go on type 4 hair using simply a comb. Stay tuned. I did a hot oil treatment, washed and conditioned my hair, and now I'm just going to spray it with some water and make sure that it's nice and wet and comb it out. Now I'm going to add a leave-in conditioning cream. And I'm going to make sure that I apply that to my hair and get all over. Now I'm going to add some Jamaican black castor oil with aloe vera. And I'm going to start with the back of my hair. So I'm just going to slightly part it and put some clamps to hold the sections. And I'm going to show you guys how I do this. I'm going to spray my hair with water and put some Eco Style olive oil gel. And I'm just going to part my hair in sections and comb it and let the coils pop back. So I went in and fluffed out any spaces with my fingers, and now I'm going to move on to the next section. Now I'm going to show you guys how I do the side. Same process. Make sure the hair is really wet and detangled. My hair has been drying up, so it's been getting pretty tangled. So I have to detangle first. And I'm going to split this section in half. And put some gel. And a little more water. And I just part and run the comb through it. Since this section is wider, I'm like splitting it in 2 sections so that I don't miss any areas. Now it's time to do the front, and I split the front into sections, and I'm going to start by detangling it. And I'm going to part it and put some gel. Actually, I need to part that a little smaller. And my edge area always requires a little more assistance and separation. So I'm just going to separate that a bit and use my fingers to define those coils just a little bit. And I usually only have to do this for the edge section because your sis edges are a little rough. And I'm going to twist that one in the opposite direction. Now I can proceed like normal. And I'm just going to split that section into 2. Wet it a little bit more. And put some gel. And I'm going to part it. And let the comb run through. And you see the difference between the defined coils and then just my natural curl pattern? My hair curls up, but everything is clumped together. To separate them, that's why I'm using a comb. You can't use this method to create curls that you don't have. You can only define your natural curl pattern and separate your coils. That's it. So we're down to the final stretch, and I separated my hair into 3 sections. The same routine: wet, detangle, add a generous amount of gel. You don't have to use as much gel as I do, but my hair is thick and I need all the gel. Also, it allows my hair to last 2 weeks. 2 whole weeks my hair stays. It's a little crispy at first, which I don't mind, but every day it gets softer, but my coils hold. And all I have to do is use a pick to lift my roots if my hair gets a little flat, and fluff my hair with my hands in the morning. Also, after week 1, I add a little oil to my scalp and massage it in to keep my scalp from getting itchy. And usually that's it. That's what I do to maintain my hair. Oh, and I sleep with a satin bonnet. I sleep with a satin bonnet with all my styles. Or if you don't want to sleep with anything on your head, you can sleep on a satin or a silk pillowcase. And I'm going to split this section in two because my hair is thick and it just keeps getting in the way of itself. And I'm going to put some gel. Part and run the comb through. And this is the last section, y'all. So now I'm going to take a metal pick and just lift my roots a little to even out my shape so that my hair will dry into my tapered shape and it won't have any flat areas. And you can either sit under the dryer and let your hair dry or let your hair air dry overnight. I usually just let mine air dry. You want to be careful not to pull the pick through too far or you're going to comb your coils right out. I don't even mess with the sides too much. And now I'm going to gel my edges with my edge brush. I just gel my natural edges. I don't create too many fancy baby hairs. I get a little fancy, but just with my natural hair, not them big old thick gel down edges. I don't care for that. Y'all, I'm finished. My hair is done. Super defined wash and go.